Trading family. Okay, so here is the markup that we created on the Zoom for NAS. And let's talk about tomorrow. These are the daily and the weekly levels that we marked. It's key that you mark up daily and weekly levels. Like, take a look at this. Everything was retested, right? If you take a look at these candles, everything was retested. Look, you've got the low here, you've got the high here, or the open here, you've got the low here, you've got the high here, you've got the close here, you've got the open, the close. I mean, you've got it here as well, retest at these levels. The daily and weekly levels are so significant that, I mean, it's a no-brainer to trade around these areas. It's easy to, get lost up on these hourlies and 30 minutes and you start to see this type of information, but it's not so clear. When you zoom out to your dailies and weekly levels, you can see that everything is always retested. These price levels are always revisited. Here's a test here. It came back today and retested, or yesterday, earlier today, retested it and dropped. So pay attention to the weekly and the daily levels. Now, as far as tomorrow is concerned, tomorrow it's not so clear. It's going to be pretty, I won't say complex, but it's not going to be pretty complicated, but it's not going to be, it's not so clear. And the analysis is that this was our candle that we closed here. This is the new day. This is Asia market. We're in now. The daily candle closed. It closed above previous structures' daily candles, right? Or daily, it closed above previous body highs, and it also closed at previous day's high. Okay, so that's great. We should expect for price to continue up because the candle's bullish and it closed above the previous candle's body. All right, but what we also see is that price pushed all the way up to this weekly level and rejected it. So that's what's making it complicated. When you're looking at this daily candle and you're seeing, hey, it's bullish and it closed above previous structure. It's made a new high in the market on the close price. It's made a new high that we should expect for price to push up. That's correct. But because we pushed so far up to the weekly and rejected that weekly level, and we returned back to that same previous structure high, that's when things get confusing. So our best bet is to wait into London market and then into New York market to determine what's the best, which way the market's actually going to go. I marked up these areas. Here are areas that I'll be looking for possible entries. This is going to be at a retest of previous days open or previous daily structure and also the weekly levels. These are the areas that I'm looking for entries. If it's not at these areas, I'm really not looking for any type of entry at all. I'm just going to wait for market to move price back to these areas that I'm interested in and then wait for reaction. So that's what we should do. Take a peek during London. Also take a peek during pre-New York market. I would say an hour or 2 hours before. By then, usually we should be already hopefully in the direction of the day. Those are great opportunities to enter if you're trying to, carry this for the major move for tomorrow. But once again, tomorrow's not going to be so easy. Just looking at it, with our eyes, our bare eyes, and analyzing, it doesn't seem to quite be very clear on which direction it's going to go. The only facts that we know is it's a bullish candle. It closed above previous. It created new highs in the market at this close. Even at this close, it closed above previous candle. But so with that said, we should be going up. But because we retested a weekly level and rejected it, now that's making it confusing. Now we're rejecting for a pull down, but the candle is also bullish at the same time. So maybe tomorrow will be a wick fill and then come down, or maybe tomorrow is going to be a combination of pulling down first and then wick filling. Don't know, but it seems like we have a lot of range to be playing in, possibly for tomorrow. So it's not so clear. Be super careful, and I'll update you guys as I see things.